Well, hello everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I sure am. And it's going to be even better to have a little bit of time to create a little tonight. It's been a while. My stand is misbehaving. Let me tighten it a little bit here. Oh, what's going on? You're rotating your phone. I am not rotating my phone, but it said I was. Am I upside down, you guys? It has been a while, clearly, but I am so excited. I love having these live crops with you guys, and I hope you stick around, and more, I hope that you grab some paper of your own and create along with me. We are going to be playing with the sketch challenge. So if you haven't had a chance yet, I'm actually going to grab it from the printer. There we are. If you haven't had a chance yet to complete this challenge, or at least one of the 3 challenges that we throw out there every month, you can find those in the PDF. Actually, let me put that here in the comments here in a moment. Or over on our blog, if you go to the blog and you search sketch challenge or challenges, you'll see this month May's calendar there. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Thanks for saying hi. Yes, it has been a while. It really has. I've done little crafts-ins, but not one of these live crafts for a bit. So, okay. I am going to be personally playing with the Happiest Place on Earth paper kit. If you haven't heard, we actually put some of the previous Kiwi Club kits, but we separated it so that you can also purchase more of the paper. We had a lot of people asking, and so we decided to go ahead and offer those outside of, the full bundle of the kit where it comes like with the paper and the templates. So if you already get the paper and the templates and you want more of the paper, you can. So make sure to check out those while they last. Any of those papers, of course, are limited. They are while supplies last on those. And I do have a little bit of a flash sale for you guys. I had the team put together since we were going to be using the Happiest Place on Earth, and it's been a while. If you love this paper and you want to grab it, we're going to play with it a little bit so you can get inspired by it. Let me double check all this. Hold on, 2 seconds. It's funny, I put it on my phone. Let me back, there I am, okay. And you can say 15% off this kit. So I'm gonna put that in the comment. Happy Place 15 is the coupon. You would put this in at checkout, and you'll save 15% off of this paper kit. So make sure to check that out. Am I back? It says, what's going on? Come on, let's work today, y'all. Come on. Okay, grab your stuff while I'm sorting out this loveliness here. And I don't see your guys' comments yet either. Why don't I see anything? I'm there, right, guys? No? Okay. My phone says I'm live, but my computer says it's ended. So which one is it? Let me refresh. Okay, I think I'm there. I'm there. Happy Saturday. My goodness. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I was looking at this sketch. Now this sketch is created with the Kiwi Club kit, the wildlife in mind, which I just love. I hope you guys are having fun with that kit. So whether you're using that paper, or you're gonna maybe pull out the Happiest Place on Earth if you haven't had a chance to use it, or any from your paper stash, like this is a great opportunity. Just go grab that paper and let's transform it into a creation, right? And let's utilize what you got. And for the time being, and we'll accomplish this sketch. It does not, the thing about sketches, it does not have to be exactly like the sketch, clearly, right? We're just going to use it as a springboard to kind of inspire us as we go along, okay? So with that said, I pulled out some, you know, because this paper kit has these really cute patterns. Let me give you a close look at these. So again, this one is, I was going to pull that up for you guys, the Happiest Place on Earth. And I'm going to pull it up and put it in the link again. So again, if you want, it's a flash sale. It's only good through tomorrow, so it's only good for this weekend. It's Happy Place 15, and you save 15% off this one paper kit. And love it. I just love it. It comes with kind of like this banner thing, which instantly I think of like birthdays or celebrations, or of course fairs, or just different things like that, right? I love this flower pattern. Look how cute this flower pattern is, you guys. It's just adorable. I loved it when it came out, and I just thought it was so cute, and I love it layered. Look, I was just playing with it a minute ago. I love how that yellow just kind of really complements it and pops it so much. I mean, it would do this with all of them. Look how cute that is, right? And then of course you kind of have this pattern that has like a lot of Ferris wheels and roller coasters, just, you know, park rides in general, which is really fun. Now, of course, they're all double-sided. They're 80-pound paper, so of course you're probably familiar with Kiwi paper, but if you're not, it is a quality paper. It's definitely the little bit more sturdier side, which you can feel the difference when you're working with it. And I always enjoy that substance to it, and it's really nice to work with. So you have a variety of different things, of course, in here. You have your blenders for your subtleness, your backgrounds, whether you use them as your backgrounds or you layering with them. We always need contrast and not competing patterns. And so one of the things that really helps simplify, I guess, in a lot of ways, layering, is combining those and coordinating them with, you know, some blenders that kind of tone it down where needed and other places. But so you do get a couple of those in this kit too. So really fun color palette. You have like this dark blue, this light blue, kind of like more of a teal. So you got 3 different kind of shades of, oh, that's so pretty, blue in there. You have yellow, orange, you know, perfect again for those theme parks in general. Now, a lot of these title cards are centered around theme parks, okay, or fairs, or just like a good day. So like this is so cute. You can cut each one of these out, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. But yes, right, it's really cute. If you haven't seen the PDF of this one yet, you have to go check it out. Here, let me actually put here in the comments the link to the paper, and then I'll try to link here in a moment the PDF, because so many fun ways that you can, you know, of course, create it's so versatile, like all the Kiwi Club kits. All right, and there is the PDF. Okay, so you gotta step right up and grab some sweet treats and clown around, right? So you got little fun signs that work really cute across strips or other things. You got fairs, you have some fair journal cards, another journaling card, which is perfect for these type of memories, a carnival, if you happen to have carnival pictures. Now they are all double-sided, of course, so you can utilize, if one piece doesn't work, then use it to your advantage, like whatever that is, right? If you need the pattern on the other side, then just use the pattern on the other side, is kind of how my way of philosophy works. Why put something away when you can use it today, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, and then these little cute tickets. A life is a theme park. You wait in long lines for a short ride, but it's that moment that makes you feel alive. So that could be really cute. I don't know, like even outside of a theme park memories, I really feel like it really focuses on kind of the life, right? in that analogy of life being like a theme park. In a lot of ways, those long lights feel so long, and then when you look back, it's not that long, and that's kind of how life is, right? All right, theme parks, bring out the child in everyone. They make you take a good nap like the child too. Well, sleep well afterwards. You're so tired after them, but and then feel the magic, which could be general too. So a lot of them are theme park, but you know what I thought I would do, because I did pull out some pictures. I was going through my pictures thinking, oh, what am I gonna do tonight? And there's just a variety of cards. Sometimes, like this one has 16, sometimes we have 12 cards, 11 cards with other embellishments, or it just varies by kit, so make sure to check out what's included in the kit. But each time we try to at least allow you to create a variety of layouts. And so that's what I was thinking we could do tonight, is create, well, we'll see how many we can get through, but I was thinking about creating like 2 or 3 layouts using this sketch and just like quickly getting them done. Because I do have these bumper car pictures, and I thought, oh, that would be perfect. We went right when they opened, right after COVID, right? We went, and the lines were not as bad. It was nice and short, but we were ready. You know, we were wearing our mask and stuff, but right when they opened, we were there because we were ready to get out of the house. So normally I don't scrapbook without pictures. I don't tend to do that, but I thought for the sake of just to, I don't know, change it up a little bit and focus, kind of see how fast we could go on them, how chatty we could be at the same time. We're gonna make a few layouts. You guys up for it? Okay, hopefully you guys are up for it. All right, I'm still not seeing comments. Can you guys comment, please? Because I don't know what's going on. Why am I not seeing you? Hold on, I'm gonna fresh again. What is up with my internet? Okay. Oh, okay, I see it. Hold on. Julie says, Kiwi marathon, 24 hours with Susan. Well, maybe not 24 hours, but let's see how much we can get done. I do have my my good old peanut butter M&Ms right here, sitting next to me. So I can stay fueled. I got this, you guys. Let's do it. All right, so start off with, I'm going to pull out some background sheets, of course, so that I can create with the visual designer templates to help me kind of situate it. So again, here's the sketch. I really am thinking I'm gonna do like a general cute one with this flower one, more like an everyday, maybe family, maybe, I don't know. And then more of a park one, and then more of a birthday one. So I'm gonna be pulling through my designer template stash. I did pull out the wild placemat that came in the Kiwi Club, right? Living the Wildlife, just because it is featured here. But we're going to show many ways that we can do that on this sketch. There's so many ways that we can alternate and be inspired by this sketch. But I love that placemat. You could pull out even one of the other placemats. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I'm already thinking way too far ahead. All right. So which one to start with? Let's start with the flower one, because I really want to play with that a little bit. It'll be super cute. And this kit was one of the, before we shift a little bit into the backgrounds, so it comes with these two, so we'll have to pull in some more background colors, but that's okay, I'm sure we can make it work. We could do like a one page or two. So I'm just trying to get a feel, because this is my main pattern and I haven't picked out my paper yet. So unfortunately that is step one. And I say unfortunately because it does take a moment, but it is so important to kind of just quickly assess if you know your main pattern, which I said I was going to focus on this one. And then my next layout, I'm going to focus on this one. And then my next layout, I want to focus on this one as being that main pattern, is how we refer to it. And usually when I do that, then I like to see what what resonates with that main pattern. Usually I have pictures in the mix of this too. But I've created many pre-made pages before. I just don't enjoy the process as much. So for me, I always like to try to scrapbook with pictures. I enjoy reflecting in the memories, like absorbing all of that at the same time of creating. So it's something I really enjoy. It's very therapeutic for me. But with that said, I'm just gonna kind of compare the main pattern and what that color does for the background, right? And I know I want to use this one as kind of like a supporting. So that could be really pretty. You could see how that red is going to really set the tone and the vibe. That background shifts that look so much. If you like white backgrounds, that's great too. Like I said, that background really shifts it. So you can see, oh, I really like that. It's very happy. How that aestheticness really changes. I'm gonna throw some white cardstock out here in just a minute. I don't know if I'll design on top of white, just because you won't see the designer templates if I do. But I don't like it. It's not, it doesn't feel as vibrant for me. Ooh, that's pretty too. Dang it! Dang it! I don't know. Okay. Fast decisions tonight, Susan, if I'm gonna try to do this. Many layouts. Ooh, that's pretty, you guys, right? That's very, like, almost a vibe of its own. I was leaning towards the lighter one, or I can go the red. But let me see what I think with this one. So this is kind of like I open up a kit and I do kind of assess, well, if I'm gonna make 2 or 3 pages, in this case, we're definitely gonna make at least 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the blue. We will break it up with some more color in here. Like I said, we have these title cards where we have like all these backs. We can pull in some pretty blue, like look how pretty, like a flower with that blue popping up and some green, right? Do you guys have thoughts? Okay. Maybe you guys are sharing your thoughts, but my comments are down again. What is going on? I'm gonna pull on this and then see if I can see it. Okay. You guys got to comment again so I can see if it's working again. What do you think? Blue? Go for it? Sure? Dark blue? Light blue? I really was torn between the 2 of them. And since I don't have pictures to really tell me yes or no, I'm gonna kind of, it's a pretty blue too. I'm gonna go dark. Like it's like a warm, yeah, Vicky, we're on the same, okay, we're on the same wave. I was thinking exactly the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna go dark. It kind of gives it a little bit of a warmth. And that's what's fun. You can see how that main pattern can shift from like a warm to a cool. And so that background really sets that. Again, if you like kind of the, you know, cardstock detail, I always like the little bit of substance again on the back. So having it be a blender with a little bit of texture. Okay, there's 2 for 2. All right, dark, dark, dark. I see all the comments coming in. They just must be slow, unfortunately. Okay, for me tonight. Let's start creating then. I'm gonna put these to the side now that I kind of have those in mind. Make sure that I'm in frame. Pull out our sketch. I always like to kind of sit it here in front of me. So I'm gonna sit that right in front. And we are going to, you guys can't see that, but then we're gonna pull out some designer templates. And we're going to create. Let's do this. All right, if I do a placemat here, which would be a really easy thing, and that's what's so great about the placemats, if you haven't tried them out. We also have another one, like placemat. They really help speed up layouts when you're needing that quick thing, and maybe that's just what I need tonight, is a little bit of a quick thing. If you like kind of a movement, this sketch, you'll notice it has no borders on it. If you look at the samples in the PDF, I think I put in a border, and I can't remember if Shiloh or Debbie created with a border or not. So you can easily add borders into design elements like that, or or not at the same time. So completely up to you, but maybe like a, this is totally on the whim here, guys. Maybe like a fun border. It's been a while since I've used a fun border, actually. I'm trying to think. This one already kind of has like a really nice edging, and that's what's so fun about it. And it's a really funky offset scallop or chevron. So it was of course perfect. And I think I want to use that edge in a different light, like in a different mood here. I don't know, option 1. Did I really get that lucky with option 1? Sometimes it's option 2. But that's the great thing about the designer templates, right? You can visualize it. The kicker is to get out of your head at this very moment when you are initiating the creation process. And you don't have to be scared. You haven't cut into anything. You don't have to, depend on your own creativity, like to come out of nowhere, out of left field. You can really pull on the designer templates to start engaging those senses. And so this is kind of why the designer templates help so much in that creation process. Is it really helps with some of those common obstacles that we face when we start to engage with creating, and that can be fear or concern or lack of confidence sometimes, depending on the day, the moment, all of those things, and or inspiration, ideas. So we're gonna hijack a lot of those by utilizing the designer templates, and they really help hack a lot of those things inside of us to help us to be able to be a little bit more creative and create more freely. All right, what do you guys think? No sound. Jean, is it me or you? Jean, check your sound. I haven't heard that comment yet, so I'm hoping that's not me. All right, and then as far as some embellish elements, right? So we have, we could do a circular thing here. We could trace that on. Maybe we'll play with that next time, be inspired by those little elements next time. Then as far as embellishments, we have kind of this cluster here, little accent pieces, and kind of a little cluster here as well. And so I'm thinking what we can do is maybe more of a flower set. So instantly I start thinking about like tiny springtime or springtime. So either one, the small or the large. Ooh, or blossom. Blossom kind of has more of a wild. These are make me think of wild a little bit more. So maybe over here. Right? See how we like this. Thinking maybe we want to go, go that direction. I had someone mention to me the other day, they were like, it took me a while to really get myself to allow herself to do this first design phase. She's like, I was really stuck into the little bit of here and a little bit of there, right? And she would cut into her pieces and stuff. But I do always like, and I remember that phase. I remember early on, but if you kind of push yourself to design it first, it can help overall make kind of that game plan. Okay. All right. Maybe it's my internet tonight, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, good. So I'm thinking we could just balance it. If I could pull in so many ideas. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to kind of commit to a few here. Oh, why not? Let's make this one like our more layered one. The next one I'll stick to just a border and accessory. This one I'm gonna layer a little. It's Saturday. Bring on the layers. Why not? So I'm gonna pull in springtime as well. So I'm gonna do blossom. Look how pretty that is. Can you guys see that? Oh, I can't wait to start cutting that piece out. It's gonna be so pretty. And then we can kind of put over another little, section here. I don't think tulips are gonna go with it, so we won't do that necessarily. Maybe we'll do one very layered. I'll do the next one more simple, like just a border and one accessory. But you can, combine sets of clearly, combine sets and kind of pull from different inspiration in those areas. I think here instead of, I was looking at this arrow and I'm already putting in this other placemat. So I think maybe instead something down here at the bottom, I might put that. And I feel like, so right now, just because we're using the placemats, instantly you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could put another picture there if I don't want 2 places for journaling. So that might be fun. I think we could fit another picture maybe over here. Let me. I always like to layer those. Oh, that could be cute. No, I like personally I like my elements all kind of stitched snugged in with each other. I feel like for me it really brings in like a focal point. So for me, I don't really fill all these white spaces on a page. I could, I think it's cute. I think I'm a little surprised because I'm getting pretty lucky with my first design. But again, sometimes we overthink it, you guys. So little 2 cents there, I guess. Okay, perfect. Okay, now let me scoot this back up so you guys can see it. I have a general design, right, for a 2-page layout. If you were doing a 1-page, anytime you see sketches, so easy just to, cute 1-pager. Or you could do this side, like so fun. Okay. I'm gonna put the sketch aside for a moment and kind of where are these fun little accent pieces. The reason why because instantly this placemat, what number was this again? Placemat number 4, which is one of my favorites, has these little 2 accent tabs and it's already part of that piece. So I think we can really add some little accents onto that. That would be cute. And I'm going to add a couple more layers over here for sure on top of this flower. Where did my, because we're gonna layer some things up here. Oh, maybe we'll do that one and then maybe the blossom one in the middle. Since we're using springtime and it's out already, it could be cute to have a little butterfly there. Or there. Okay. Sometimes with those last little detail components, I really sometimes just stop at the general layout. And then when it comes to those little extra elements or details, once you get a sense of the vibe, like, you know, start cutting into the papers really where it starts telling you if you're on track or not on track. You can always add those at the end. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is I'll add those towards the end here. So I just don't know if I like the cascade. As I said that, let me pull out one border just really fast. It'll answer the question. Abbey Road. I love Abbey Road. It's subtle, it's soft. I just feel like maybe I want something to kind of ground the design. It feels like it's floating a little bit for me. And I really want something to kind of build that flower pattern around too, because I love it so much. Yeah, I think so for this one. Okay, so I need the other side, and we're just gonna replace cascade. I mean, I could again layer, but I think I think I'm gonna be like, what was I thinking when I did all these layouts? But my hubby's gone tonight. He's actually will be back pretty late tonight, so I don't know. I mean, the kids are all happy. We were hanging out a lot today. They had a chance to go swimming, so they're happy now. So I have all night, y'all. I have all night. Let's do this. All right. What do you guys think? Border? Yes? I'm gonna move cascade to the side for a moment. See how it just kind of gives it a little bit more to kind of ground it? It could just be me tonight. Because mood, our emotions play a lot into it, and our emotions change. So every time you sit to scrapbook, you never know what might come, but I'm thinking that helps a little bit. And it really is gonna give us this building. Look how cute that's gonna be. So let's start there. Okay. All right, good, Jean and red, thanks. Okay. Yeah, maybe cascade with the border, Julie, is what I was thinking, but I think I'll leave the border. That's kind of what I meant. Like sometimes when you get to those end components, you can really start getting a sense. And so I like to kind of flip gear, you know, switch gears and kind of start tracing and cutting some pieces, and then, like I said, see if I'm on the right track. So let's do just that. I'm gonna take my border, cut it out of this beautiful main pattern for me. You don't always have to do your borders out of main patterns, but it works often. So a lot of times I just depend on it. It's a nice place to kind of add a lot of that character without feeling too busy. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a mark there. Let me get my tray out so I can stay somewhat organized. All right. Paper trimmer. Okay, straight cut. For anybody you guys don't know, those borders are side A, side B. Actually, I'll just ask, is anybody new to Kiwi Lane or first time kind of joining for a live crop? It's definitely more of a demo. It's like a live crop, but if, in that case. So, I was just thinking maybe I want to do the shape scissors. Anyways, let me know if you are new so I can point some components out to you as well. But the borders are nice because they cut them out. But I was just looking at this and I looked down for my scissors and saw my shape scissors with the little trim on them. I just did this on one of my last layouts I did and I loved it. I think it could be fun on this layout. So I'm going to use these instead of my straight cutters. And I'm going to cut up the middle, which is just a fun way. It really is such a fun way to use those good old shape scissors, if you have them. This one is actually not one of my old ones, it's one of my new ones. I mean, it's not new, but a few years old. These little guys, do these look familiar? These are the old little ones that I'm talking about. In and of themselves, they can work. Sometimes, I don't know, they're not sharp, so they're kind of frustrating. You know, they're depending on the brand, I guess you got. But okay, now I'm gonna ink, because I always like to trace, cut, and ink my first piece. I always ink my first piece because I'm reaching for that instant gratification. Like, I want to have some kind of dopamine, you know what I mean, hit, because that's what happens is as we kind of see it come together from start to finish, we start to feel, oh, okay, you know, it's coming together, it looks good. So for me, in order to get that kind of assessment to see what I think, I have to ink those first pages. And again, this is going to be out of something else. I think that's kind of cute. And because it's blue and blue, we went the dark contrast. I might do another trimming here, but those are kind of those little details I was telling you we can come circle back around to. But I know that so many times with my backgrounds that I know that can be an easy solution. I don't know, it's kind of pretty at the same time, right? Okay. Oh, Sandy, welcome. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions as I go. But yes, the borders are really simple. I actually am going to, normally I don't erase them, but because the shape scissors are a little, well, a little more hard to cut on that straight line, I guess you could say, I just kind of erase just a little bit of my pencil. And again, I'm going to ink those edges because I want to get a sense of the final look. And for me, inking edges always gives it a finished look. It not only hides any of those blemishes or, you know, imperfections that maybe through hand cutting it does, even though hand cutting is very, I put it to the test. It's pretty efficient as far as utilizing your paper, but also accomplishing things. But it does also give, it hides all the pencil lines, but it also gives it kind of that nice quality edge to each of those, so that when you're layering elements together from different papers and patterns and stuff, it really kind of pops that. All right, isn't that fun? That's what I'm saying. That feeling right there, I love the first cut. I love it so much. I enjoy that feeling when I'm like, okay, I get a little bit more energy the moment I cut that first piece. All right. I think we need to lighten it up a little bit, and I told you guys I loved this yellow, so I think this will be the one. Maybe what I'll do is I'll cut both of the placemats. Let's see if they'll fit on a 12 by 12 sheet. And that is also what's great about just designer templates, is you can get a sense of if something's gonna work. Just a little bit off. Should I adjust it? What if I mean at 12, 12. I could just add, I feel like it needs to kind of have that balance. Let me see what else I got. See, I think I'm going to be able to do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add the bottom trim with another piece of paper, just so that I can get them out. But one of my stripes will go this way, and one of them are going to go this way. I think that's the way I want it to go, though. Okay, I'm going to make it work, so that I can use both patterns and then the, or both of them out of the patterns, and they blend to the other side so they balance each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add my little tabs as a, I'll add those with other pieces, my scraps of paper, and the same thing I'm going to add this accent base with some other paper. That way I can make it work. So sometimes it's nice, again, to kind of play with them. And when you start to visualize them through that creation process, that's when you also can get some creative solutions quicker too. Okay, so I'm just gonna mark those so I can get a sense, and then really, well, they're pretty much almost the same size. I didn't know that from a length point of view, height and length, that's good. Okay, sweet. Again, I love that about placemats. You're so quick to help kind of plan a page. I love that. Make planning a page so fast. Okay. I'm going to go back and add the details on this, but for now, and of course we're going to add our photos in those. Pretty much I'm going to add my photos just like where these placemats are. Okay, since I'm not going to do the photos, let me show this really fast since I was just thinking about it. Say I do want to add my picture here, right? When I get to adding my pictures, which I don't do till the end. Then the placemats, they just like our photo sets, you can use them as cropping, but the placemats are already trimmed down too. So all I have to do is put kind of like my picture there and then mark the corners, right? And then I know what size to cut my picture down. And then once I cut it down, I can place it on top, and it'll basically have the look that the placemat, the designer template look has. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Since they're not your typical photo sizes on these placemats, they're really fun different sizes. And so I will use these placemats again when I actually go crop my pictures down, because I designed with them in mind. All right. So let's add our little details, because I had to trim that up a little bit. Laura, this paper set is the Happiest Place on Earth, and it is actually on sale for 15% off. I don't know, let me find that again, the link. I'm doing a flash sale on it right now, so I wanted to mention that. Okay, let me get that to pull back up. But yes, it's the Happiest Place on Earth paper kit. I love it. It's so much fun. It's actually, I haven't played with it since, I don't even know when that was. Oh, it seriously was like July. I think it was July of last year. So there's a few of the paper only. So it doesn't include the designer templates, just the paper. And it's in the shop. And use coupon happy, I'm typing it up again, Happy Place 15 at checkout, and it is only valid through May 22nd. So make sure to check that out, and I'll get you the link too. Okay, now as far as my little trim here at the bottom, I want to pull that out with another pattern, or we can even pull in this blue down here and just trim out that one spot and then layer it back together. So when I'm trying to decide like kind of what color I could do, I lay it here to kind of get, again, a sense of vibe. And so just kind of get a first impression, basically. Okay, I just got that to go through. There's that comment, and I'll pin it so that it shows for everyone. Okay. But yeah, like just kind of the best you can do, right? kind of seeing, okay, if the yellow's there, and then this flower pattern's here. I kind of like the orange actually, it's kind of cute. Now granted, orange and yellow are similar in the wheelhouse. Not that that matters much. I've noticed that a lot of those rules don't always apply. Sometimes they apply and they're good like frameworks to work inside of, but they don't always apply. Now we don't want more glue. So I was just kind of getting a sense of what was on the backs. That was on the, I only have that little bit of strip left from that yellow. But I don't want to do stripe. I don't want to do stripe. I kind of like the orange. You guys feeling it? So let me pull this away for a moment. So I'm going to cut this little piece down here since we need to, I want to add that. That's so cute, and I didn't happen to cut it out all as a full piece like I normally do. I think so. Let's go with orange. Okay, so I have plenty of this. I'm going to use this as a main pattern, but I do want to make sure that I keep as much intact as possible. And so I'm just going to trace out this bottom part here. Yeah, just going to line it up on the edge of my paper. Oh, it's going to be so cute. I think so. I'm excited. And we're just going to trace that out. Again, keeping it kind of the edge of your paper to be very efficient, right, of that paper. Okay. Now I do need my straight scissors. Where did I put them? I went to go find them a minute ago. Okay, there they are. Thankfully. I was gonna say, if I do another live where I can't find my scissors, it's really gonna become a thing. But I found them, thankfully. All right, so I'm gonna detach it, right? Because it's never fun to cut out with a large sheet of paper. So definitely detach it. And then I'm gonna trim out these, and anytime you see kind of point designs, I always just like to kind of snip in. So kind of go to like a snipping cut versus a motion cut kind of thing. All right, so we're gonna snip, and then I'm just gonna go back and snip back the other way. And they're all kind of different depths and sizes, so you can stay kind of close to those pencil lines a little bit. But as you can see, I do have quite a big pencil. The reason I put this paper back here is because I like it to catch all my, because I work over one station. Like I just have one table, so where I cut is where I also am designing at. But anyways, I like that paper to catch all my snip little things so that I don't have to clean up again. So, all right. Now to cover some of those pencil marks. All right, who else is finishing the sketch challenge with me tonight? Or who has already completed the sketch challenge for this month already? So again, if you need to, and you're just joining, and you do want to maybe create along with me, then here is the sketch. And basically you can complete your own little version, whatever you're inspired to do. Recreate whatever you like using this sketch as that springboard. And post it over in the Kiwi Lane community. So go to kiwilane.com. If you don't have an account yet, you can create a free account and post it there and use hashtag, let me think here, May Sketch Challenge, I believe is what it is. You know what, I'll double check that here on the blog for a moment, just in case. It's usually in the PDF, unless somebody knows off the top of their head what it is, let me know. Kristen, I did the sketch challenge last night, but need to post. I'm working on another layout tonight. Ooh, I can't wait to see what yours look like, Kristen. Ooh, a wild Florida layout. I love that, Bridget. Stacy, she's working on the 8 pictures challenge, which is awesome. I always love at least those layouts where you can really get, and you could still have a beautiful, very beautiful layout and still have quite a few pictures on the layout. Actually, I think we're going to end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to end up with 9 picture spots on this layout. Cute. I'm thinking this could be a good place to kind of pull in some ribbon or something too, to really, you know, I don't know, just because this is going to be our very detailed layout. Okay. All right. I'm going to stay with my orange pattern for a moment because I know that I put a piece here. So now I'm going to go over to my left side and I'm going to see like what element I think right off the bat I could maybe pull some of that orange over. I think for sure one of our tabs can go orange. I don't know how we're going to layer our flowers yet, but I'm feeling like maybe that probably could be the case too. And I was gonna put a butterfly or something there. I'm gonna have to add pictures to these later and then post it with, you know, so you guys can see the final thing with all the pictures. But, okay, so let me cut one of these tabs too that we didn't quite. Will it fit this way? Cool, that one will. So I'm gonna do that one then. On this little hangnail paper. Can you say hangnail for paper? Just kind of sticking out there. So let's cut one of those out. And again, we're just going to kind of piece this back together just because of the way I cut out the placemat. And you know what? It's kind of great that I cut them separate. Often I would have done that anyways with these little tabs because we could put some pop-up. It was late. I guess it wasn't too late, but Linda, I don't know how many of you guys joined Linda, what was that, yesterday? Or no, Thursday, for her live crop, and I happened to get on and chat with her and Lee for a moment. I loved her layout that she created. And she was talking about pop-up. She's like, because Susan loves pop-up. And I'm like, I do. I love how it pops. It's such an easy thing to pull on that really adds like a nice depth, an added depth, I guess I should say, to layers. And of course, naturally, the Kiwi style lends to the ability to kind of freely add layers with your papers and stuff, right? Without getting too bulky. But with just a little bit of pop-up, you can kind of get that depth, but not too bulky either. And then it made me think of pop, pop. I was trying to explain it in the comment, but does anyone know where that's from? Pop, pop. I'm gonna give you guys a minute. I'll tell you, it's a TV series. I actually was just watching it the other day, so it was kind of fresh in my mind. So then when she said pop-up, I was like, pop, pop. Now, that's all I hear in my head now when I think of pop-up. That's all I hear is pop, pop. Okay, TV series. Anyone? I'll be surprised. But if you do, that will make my day if someone knows where that's what I'm referring to. It's a bad interpretation of it, but yeah, now none of us are going to be able to say pop up without saying pop pop. Anyone? Okay, I'm so curious now. All right, we have one tab done. We pulled some orange over there. We are going to cut out our flowers now because I'm so excited about this little layering effect here, because the moment you start throwing 3 different layers together, woo, it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be so pretty. No clue, Krista, I know. It's from The Community. Has anybody seen The Community, the TV series The Community? Actually, the one part that always makes me laugh, literally out loud. Because I'm more of like a like a internal laugh, like I kind of ha like thing. My husband, he's a loud laughter. When we go to the movie theater, he's pretty loud. But I love that about him too at the same time. Anyways, okay, so the one scene is, you're gonna have to just go, I'll have to find it and share it, but they talk about time change, and it's just the funniest. I'm not doing it justice. It's funny, because I always think of the same way about time change, like, what's the point, right? And anyways, and so someone's gonna have to go Google it now. Time change for Community, or like the scene of times, you know, the time change thing. So, yeah, The Community. No? Nobody's a Community fan? It's got some inappropriate spots, but it's pretty funny. I always like a good, funny one. The other one I watched often was Parks and Recs. My husband didn't like that one as much. He said it wasn't as funny to him, but I thought it was funny. She actually talked about how she was a obsessive scrapbooker, and that always made me smile. All right. Let's cut out this adorable flower. I love it. Are all of you guys going to search Community now? I'm so surprised nobody has watched Community. Well, if you like, you know, TV shows with a little bit of comedy in it, like a sitcom. It's, I don't know if you can call it a sitcom. Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, The Community is what it's called. It's pretty funny. And then, I wonder if I could put it in the comments. Pop, pop. It's the most pointless thing ever. Anyways, okay, that's enough on that topic. Enough about the pop, pop. Look how cute this flower is. Every time I cut it out, I feel like it looks different every single time. If you cut it out of like pinks or pastels, like it's very soft. And then if you cut it out of, I don't know, I've used it various different layouts, many different times. And I just feel like I don't know, it just feels new every time I cut it out of a new piece of paper. It's so pretty, I love it. So that was kind of like a circular cut where I just kind of kept it going. I guess I should have slowed down on that. I'll slow down on the next one. Yeah, I love this flower. And then I'm just gonna kind of, again, clean up those edges a little bit. And again, the great thing about this paper, it is 80 pounds in the paper kit. So if you haven't had a chance to check out those paper kits that we just put out, the link is one in the descriptions. But if you love this paper kit specifically, you can save 15% off of it by using the coupon Happy Place 15. Now you have to put that in at checkout, and it's only valid to tomorrow because it's a flash sale. But I thought since I was going to be playing with it, I was like, oh, let's do a little special on it. Spice up this weekend a little, right? And then I always just do that, even though it's going to go into a page protector, right? But I think it gives, like, just bending up your little corners of your flowers. One, it's satisfying. And two, I do think it just kind of gives a little bit of movement, like a flower would have movement, right? It wouldn't lay so flat, per se. To crumble the paper just a little. And that crumbling, even though it might lay flat, it will still look like that for the most part, even in a page protector. So I always enjoy doing that. Just kind of adding a little bit to the edges. All right, We're gonna stick with our triple layers here. I think we should. Let's follow through with it and see where it takes us. I think I'm gonna cut some out of, let's see, red. Red's a good color here. And we got, again, a few shades of blue. I do have some green. I'm gonna decide which of these title cards most likely I won't use. Ooh, that's pretty. I think the ones that I'm gonna use is One Amazing Day. I think for sure I'm gonna use that one. I like that one. I like the ticket one. I don't think I'll need all of these journaling cards, so I might use that green. I'm gonna keep that one. And then I'm gonna keep that one. I don't have Carnival pictures, so that one for sure I know I don't have. I'm gonna probably do like the theme park one, so I'm gonna keep that one. I think that one's a cute one. Kind of a general one. Cool. I'm gonna need some of those greens, so I have these now. Because I don't use all the title cards, so it's nice to kind of pull on those. Oh, what was this one I'm good? Oh yeah, okay. So there is some green on the back of the title cards. Oh good, Laura, yeah. I'm glad you found it, sorry. Didn't see that sooner. So again, here's the thing, like that green looks so pretty if I wanted to go for a soft look. Now the green is closer to the blue, and so just when you layer them right on top of each other, you might not get the pop. Just kidding. Okay, I'm done with that. That you would like, the pop that you would like. So that red would definitely, for that second layer, really build a contrast between those layers. Could be really cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna go red. It's a good solution. We'll just trace that out to the edge of the paper. Always efficient use of your paper. And great thing is you don't have to get up, measure anything. You can just kind of stay seated. And be productive, which is also another great feeling. Grading is fun anyways, and kind of getting that. With each cut, you kind of see it coming closer and closer together from start to finish on your creations, which is always a rewarding feeling. So with each cut, I love seeing what the next piece is going to look like, right? Like what's the next piece? Because as much as you try to kind of eyeball it, kind of by laying it down, like kind of what I was doing, sometimes it doesn't work out and you have to cut another one out, but I think that red one works. It's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick ink around those edges. Again, kind of bending back. And this paper, again, is 80 pounds in our paper kits. We choose purposely to do that. I know industry-wise, a lot of people have transferred to like 60-pound paper. And we were like, oh, I guess we could do that, right? But then we got 60-pound paper. We're like, you know what? Kind of miss the good old days where everybody used to do thicker paper, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And I just love working with it. It feels good. When you pull it back, it doesn't tear as easy either, so you really can manipulate it a lot more confidently, I guess you could say. Anyways, I use 60-pound paper all the time on other things, but when on my scrapbooks of these ones, we We just love it. And so we decided to keep our Kiwi Club paper for sure 80 pounds. So it's nice, good paper. So check it out. The whole paper link, you can get just the paper. You don't have to get the kits with the templates, or if you already got that Kiwi Club kit and you're like me, where I already created with this paper and I love pulling it out and creating new layouts. We're going to create a whole new set of layouts tonight. And they're turning out completely different than my other ones. You guys could see them in the PDF. This is already so different. The vibe is already different. It's so interesting to see the same exact paper and all of the different looks it can do. All right. I had to get a little bit of M&M fuel. All right. One more flower. Over here. So pretty. All right. We could bring the blue back up. Sometimes I'll do that more in my background color. I'll bring it back to the center of some top layer. So for example, we could do like a blue. Oh, that's cute. Okay. You have options though. You can bring in like another pattern in there. That's cute too. Dang. Or we can bring the yellow back to the surface too. Because now there's enough layers between the two. No, I don't like the yellow as much. Maybe we throw the green there. Well, I was thinking we could throw some of these leaves, because this is also in blossom. So blossom flower and a pop of green. Yep, we need that for sure over on this side as well. Okay, I'm going to start with that since I know that decision I'm going to do for sure. I don't need the stem because it's going to be tucked. So in this case, I'm not doing small little pieces. So I'm just going to tuck that down a little bit. Trace around that. And okay, so as far as cutting, sorry, I keep meaning to mention it. It just comes second nature now at this point. It wasn't naturally at first, but now of course it is for me. Excuse me. So you just kind of stay on the back ends of your scissors and you glide the design through with your left hand. So I stay on the back, I pull through, so I don't complete my cuts. Like you don't need it. You just stay on the back and do quick shortcuts there and then pull it back. And that's kind of that continued cut motion versus like the snipping motion or the snipping cutting, right? So a lot of the designs you'll do more of that type of cut. But if you do see straight edges, that's why I recommend just switching your technique a little bit. But for the most part, yeah, staying on the back ends of your scissors, doing quick shortcuts, and then instead of moving your cutting hand, use your left hand to kind of glide it through, or your if you're right-handed or left-handed, right, the opposite hand. So cute. Okay, so cute. See, it's so exciting. I can just like fixate on one spot sometimes, which is fun and relaxing in and of itself. All right, so I just gotta figure out what the center is gonna be. If I go back to blue, there'll be a lot of blue on this layout. I need that piece later. Or if it's like red on red, but that stripe is kind of cute, right? What are you guys thinking? What you thinking? What you thinking? Vicky, this is totally unrelated, but I love that we can buy extra paper without the templates because I do prepare kits for my girls as gifts because that's more fun than getting a complete fun layout where all you have to do is put down your picture. Oh, I'm glad, Vicky. I'm glad that we can make that happen for you. Yes. We're considering it for long term. Right now, they're just available while those ones last. So definitely take advantage of that paper kit only section. And we'll keep evaluating from a manufacturing component or just different elements because, yeah, the way that they're kitted and stuff can be, we just have to figure out what we want to do with that going forward. But for now, you can get them. So definitely make sure to take advantage of those. Any opinions on what the top layer flower should be? It makes it look whimsical and fun. Which one makes it? The stripe? It kind of does add a little playfulness to it, huh? Yeah, the red stripe? Alright, let's try it then. I think I can fit it on just pretty much exactly, which is also what's great about the designer templates. So again, really can utilize your paper to its full potential. Taking advantage of each little scrap. Which is why, just like, I don't know, a few sheets of paper, you can really create multiple layouts. So it really stretches your paper out, the designer templates, because of how efficient it is. And of course, if you're using double-sided paper, which I prefer, I do still have some single sheets in my paper stash that are really old from like 2010 and things like that. But for the most part, I feel like I've made a complete transition to double-sided paper. Actually, I take that back. I have a paper pack that I thought was double-sided, but for some reason, when I bought it, I wasn't paying attention, and it's one-sided, and it's killing me. Paper pack. But other than that, I've used up a lot of my paper stash, so most of it's, I still have some collection there, but I've already shared that with you guys. Or if you haven't seen it, I went through kind of like my whole paper journey on the blog. You can check that out. Kind of what paper, my paper journey looked like because of Kiwi style, and how I was able to really start utilizing the paper stash that I had. It's kind of fun, and I think with something in the middle, right? Like it's going to kind of break that a little bit because right now it's very stripy at the top. And so I'm trying to decide because yeah, I was torn between that and the yellow. So sometimes again, you don't get it right the first time. You don't get it right the first time. But I'm gonna quickly just pull out, I don't know, let me see if I can quickly do it or not. What do I got in my little stash here? I almost need like a white flower or something to, I don't know, these might be too small. Let me see. Kind of brighten it up, but break it up a little bit. Oh, that one's broken. I'll say. All right, give me 2 seconds. I had an idea. Maybe we can do both suggestions because we were torn between the yellow and the stripe. I was torn too. Let's take a little bit of yellow. I'm gonna I'll punch a hole, circle. Let's see. Layers. And I add a little pop-up between that. That could be cute. You guys think that's cute? Yeah, they're very fun and playful colors. They have a bright, but not your typical bright, right? It's just colorful. It's just colorful and playful. Kind of your playful primary colors in a different way. I'm gonna add a little pop-up. I added only pop-up on this last one. I mean, you could add, but I don't want it to be that thick. So I'm just gonna add it on this last flower and then on this one, and then add a little flower there. Okay, so here is one of the advantages of kind of being hyper-focused on one little section for a moment. We've now kind of sorted out what our layers are going to be. And so specifically if you're working on a 2-page layout, you don't have to if you don't want to, but for the most part, now that you've, oh, but I put this on pop-up, that's right. Kind of already, you know, brainstormed on those, what layers what, we can go over here and do some similar combination of elements to kind of balance that layout across the page. And sometimes those decision makings on what patterns to use can be a little bit more time consuming. And you're not alone in that, by the way. It's just what it is. It takes a little bit of thinking. You're not abnormal by all means. It's just the process, embrace it. But yeah, so like now that we have some of those decisions done, right? We can kind of switch over and focus a little bit on this one. I think I do want to change up the flower. I want to pull in Springtime number 5 as our base. I wonder if Blossom will work. It hides it a lot. Okay, let me see. If we do that one, oh, I don't know. I kind of like the Blossom feel. Do I want to just do pretty much the same exact? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love this, the colors on it for sure. So happy. And that's what's fun, is to kind of give yourself a little bit of time to play, to create, so that you can have moments of those little bit of accomplishments, which are always fun. We could maybe use Springtime 5T instead of this Blossom, just to kind of change up the top piece a little bit. Sure. I like the bottom. I just love Blossom flower. It's so pretty. I like the Springtime flowers too, but it just looks so cute on this. Kind of gives it like that wild flower feel. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do it. Okay. Moves down around. Oh, that's a good point, Vicky. Vicky just mentioned, which if I would have stood up on my page, yes, she says, can you move the clusters to the top so your eye moves down and around both pages? So right now we're bottom heavy, right? So either we can move this one up, and you know, I think initially because I was looking at the sketch and there's like a little cluster here and a little cluster here, but this one's kind of a half over here, so that's maybe why it doesn't stand out as much. But yes, that is you might have to adjust it a little bit, right? I'm I'm almost wondering if I want to move this one, because I agree with you. I don't want, especially if I'm gonna mirror them with each other. I might do that and do this. So instead where like that placemat was, I was gonna add another picture here, but I might just use that section possibly for journaling. And or it can be a accent placeholder as well. I think some cute little half journaling lines floating around, and then I love those little doodle lines that come with that too. That's cute. That could be cute. Okay. I'm just really having fun with this. We might add a lot of little details around these little bottoms now that we've kind of got started. I'm feeling very layered like tonight, you guys, because that could be cute too. So see how you just kind of add as you go. The reason why I wanted to keep this at the bottom, because I like my picture at the bottom instead of floating at the top. I kind of like having it down towards the bottom, and I want to kind of add another photo there tucked. So I think that's cute. So we changed it a little bit already. I think on my other placemat though, I do want to also maybe add my, whoops, that was my glue. Where did my other placemat go? See, this is where I would have added my photos before I started accessorizing. I definitely want to add my journaling here with this placemat. I really like that. So I think by keeping the photo here, it'll kind of do this with it. Okay, cool. Let me do that. I like it. Perfect. Yes, thanks, Vicki. All right. That's where you can kind of get the ball rolling and then make adjustments as you go, because that's how creativity works. All right. Well then, I think I'm just gonna make, right? We're just gonna make another cluster. We'll do it quickly. So I'm gonna pull out another blue. I'm just gonna do pretty much a mirror look here. And do that on the left side of my page as well. I'm gonna trace that out. And I'm just using a pencil here on that. All right, done with that one. So always trim it out of your paper, because it's just no fun otherwise. And then we're gonna start our cuts. And then once you start it, so again, you're gonna glide it through with your alternating hands. That's not your cutting hand. And then just kind of stay on the back ends of the scissors, and then glide it through again and go up and around. But don't worry too much about the lines. You may go off on the outside or in the inside a little. If the pencil line shows a little bit, the inking, a quick little inking will cover them on that. I'm just guiding it through. I always feel my brain go into a flow state, and that's what's so nice about the act of creating, is it allows you to be in a flow state, and it's a time where you give your brain a moment to kind of process subconsciously in the background while you kind of just focus on what you're doing right here now. And it's really very much like living in the moment, and yet your brain in the background can be processing anything that might, I don't know, like you might be working on or struggling with or stressed about or something like that, right? It gives it a moment to not be present in the front and go to the back of your mind. And just allows you to kind of get into this flow state, which is very therapeutic for your well-being. And it really does, in a way, help you to focus on living in the moment, which is ultimately really good for any type of worries or anxiety or things like that, right? And so a lot of times when we talk about how, you know, our love of scrapbooking and the act of it or the emotions of it, when we go through the process of it, feels like therapy, it's because it's a form of creating. And so anytime you engage in that creating, that's exactly what you're doing, is you are basically tapping into what they call a creative flow state. And that's why it feels that way, is because you're giving your mind permission to kind of just focus on this for a moment and let all of the other things take a break for a moment. But the interesting thing is, it's taking a break, but not really taking a break. It's just hitting your subconscious, and you'll be surprised. Like maybe if you were struggling with the solution or something and you just took a moment to go relax and create, you might be surprised by the end of the thing where your brain was busy at work figuring out a solution for you, and you'll go to bed. The next day you'll wake up and your brain will be like, oh, I have a solution. So I love it. It's so important and so valuable on many levels. That's just one of the levels, but so important. And I always feel that, I guess is what I was saying, when I feel it more strongly through like the cutting process and stuff like that. I just kind of get lost in it. So what's up, Lacey?
The sky.
The sky is up. Do you want to cut some pieces for me?
Yes.
You do? You can come over and join me if you want. Don't roll over my paper. I think I put it on the floor there. There you go. I know, Hope. I was just saying about how I used this whole kit, and then I pulled it out and I was like, I'm loving using it again, because I'm with you. I used this whole kit once already. That's called Genius in Motion. That is another name, Vicki, for it. Genius in Motion. I love it. Yeah, flow state is often what it's referred to as well. Okay, well, here, I'll give you this one. You can cut this one. Lacey's with me. She's going to cut my flower. Say hi with your hands.
Hello.
So I don't all of a sudden have free hands in the works here. Wouldn't 3 hands be awesome? It would be awesome, actually. Okay, then I'm going to cut the next one. It is really benefit. If you guys ever want to hire Lacey to come sit next to you and cut some of your pieces out. No, she's awesome. Every once in a while, she just is like, I just wanted to hang out with you. And I'm like, well, come in here and create with me a little bit. So she'll cut some pieces out, or scrapbook her own layout occasionally as well. We make cards more than scrapbooks right now. Yeah. Maybe in the future. Just quite haven't hit the scrapbooking phase.
Just because I have no pictures, and with cards it's like scrapbooking, but
you have lots of
picture
pictures.
to complete it.
I have lots of pictures, but they're all pictures I took. You just haven't. You have lots of pictures on your phone.
They're like 99 pictures of my cat. That's it.
Of my cat, she said. She said there are 90 million pictures of her cat.
It's true.
Yeah, we take pictures of those things that we care about. I guess I have like 90 million pictures of you on my phone. Oh, you're like my little cat. Okay, now let me put that one out. Tammy, you're so funny. She says, any hints on the next kit, Susan? You know me, Tammy. I'm actually, hold on, give me a moment. I have to remember what it is. Oh, that's right. Oh, it just all came back. Oh, you guys, it's so cute. The templates in this next kit are so fun. Okay, let me think of a hint, Tammy. Because, like, I'm having lots of conversations in my head, but every time I say something, I'm like, no, that's too much. No, that's too much. Reveal. It's more than a hint. Okay, so about the designer templates in this next kit. They, gosh, how can I say it? They all create like with each other. So they're like, well, I would refer to kind of like a, gosh, everything I say is like being edited in my mind. They're not even, I was about to say kind of like a snowman, like build a snowman, you know, the build a snowman accessory where it's like very much, they all work together, you can build different types of snowmen, but they're really not that type of feature either. They're kind of sit in on their own, but they are so fun to create with. Lots of various different options to use them with each other, and the collection as a whole as well. That's not really a hint, but it gives you something to look forward to. Too much worse. But yeah, it's the kit itself. Where are we at? The 21st? Why not? Just for you guys. So, it's Saturday. You guys are hanging out with me. It is getting a little... Nah, actually the night's young. We got this. Okay. Okay. I'll do it, Tammy. I'm like talking myself in it. Into it. Did you see my little layering flower over here? Isn't that cute? That's all I'm doing over here. Is I'm just basically making the same type of flower really quickly. Oh, can you get my adhesive that fell on the floor over there?
Where?
Do you see it over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the white flowers? As I left Tammy, sorry, I couldn't have two conversations at the same time, Tammy. Hold on. I can't multitask that way. I may have three hands, but I only have one mind. All right, here it is. Well, what if someone doesn't want to know the hint, Tammy? Does anybody want to know the hint? Because there's quite a few of you. So I guess you should say, no, I don't want to hear the hint. Or yes, I want to hear the hint. I don't know. You guys tell me, because, yeah. Where did the white flowers go? I just have the package out. The little white flowers, do you see? Where did they go? What's Eli doing?
Playing a video game.
Did you take a shower?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, I'm sure we'll find them, right? They couldn't have gone far. This is crazy.
Right.
It's like it's not even a small little bag. It's like a big bag.
Did they fall behind here?
Okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Keep talking yourself into sharing. Yes, keep having conversations with myself for sure. Okay. Well, it's not too much a crazy hint, but I mean, maybe. I guess it depends on what you interpret it to be. But the name of the kit is called Collect Moments. It's called Collect Moments.
Now that
It's so
say
cute.
anything on my assumptions of what it is now.
I don't know. Have you seen the kit already?
What's-
Because
No.
you didn't see the ones that were sitting on my table the other day?
Now I have to look for them.
Nah. Collect Moments. It's a really cute one, you guys. It's super fun. Okay. Well, now we finished our two flowers. Pretty much, I'm going to add some details, but I'll go back and add my journaling and my pictures. So I'm going to have to I'll take a screenshot of this. kind of thing, so it's kind of hard for me to add those. Oh, I want to add one more tab, and I think I'm going to add some words on those tabs. Probably like, that's what I love about little tabs, is they're kind of fun for these little stickery type things. But I need to know what pictures I'm gonna put on here first. So I'm gonna have to finish this up and share a picture with you guys. But for the most part, it's a really cute already. And I'm gonna cut my other tab. I'm gonna cut a green leaf, because I do want another pop of green over here. It gives me anxiety then. Can we see one piece? Oh, of the templates? Okay. Let me process that for a moment. And I have to think where I put them, because I was taking pictures of my samples. So give me a moment to process that, Julie. You know, another fun thing I was just thinking for a little bit of a, here, you wanna, oh, I was thinking, should we cut them both orange, or should we cut one the other color? Another color.
Which color?
I don't know which color. Maybe green?
Green?
Yeah. Here, you can cut that.
Oh, are you gonna put it on the
Do you want to cut that out?
You're gonna put it on the same one?
Yeah.
Then yeah, you should do different colors.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, then let's cut this one out of this scrap of paper. Thank you. I'm still processing, you guys. You got me thinking now so much. I mean, I'm not only thinking about a layout that I have to create, but now I gotta think of that. I need more chocolate. Hold on. Give me a moment. I want some more chocolate.
Oh, those the gross ones though?
What do you mean gross ones? They're peanut butter.
Ones?
Oh, good. More for me. I love when my kids don't like things that I like. Like they don't like coconut. Oh. The only downside is if I want like a German chocolate cake, for example, I pretty much eat the whole German chocolate cake myself because nobody else likes it. So that's the downside.
Riley's iffy with it, but she still prefers chocolate. So,
Right.
You know,
But
it's a last resort for Riley.
I always like when they don't like things. I used to not like avocados, and I was like, oh, awesome. But now Riley loves avocados, and so, yeah. So we have to share those now.
It's an avocado, Mom.
Huh?
It's only an avocado.
I know, but I used to like avocados. I used to like that you guys didn't like avocados, because then I would have a whole avocado to myself. But okay, wait, I'm missing the conversation here. Gives me anxiety. What gives you anxiety? What the next kid is? Can we see one piece? Oh, I don't know where I put the templates. I have to think. Let me finish this layout. And then I will, which I'm pretty much done, I think. I mean, I gotta add my pictures and my journaling and my title things. I might add this here, but a part of me was thinking I should maybe wait because I want to see what my pictures are going to be. Although it's really cute, I think I'm gonna add it. I was thinking that this could be really cute with a little bit of beads up the middle. Again, just to add a little bit of lightness with the whites, because we had a little white here, and I'm thinking just a little bit. That's kind of cute. I might cut another one. Yeah, I think we need 2 of those. Another one, but only part of it though. Come on, little guy. There we go. I like surprises too, but don't mind hints. Exactly. It's fun. Thank you. And then I just need this little piece cut out. Cut that little piece out. Since we're going to be tucking it, don't want to have to cut out the whole thing. I really don't know where I put the templates. Like, I'm looking around on my table, you guys, and I'm like, I think they might be in my other room. So you're probably not going to get a piece of the template. But I did give you a hint. So now you're going to have to think about what that means. Collect moments. What does that mean?
I have an assumption that it's like our 2020 theme, 2021 theme.
We did have a 21 theme like that, but yes.
Really?
But what would that interpret into design?
Well,
You've
do you
heard
want
the
me
same.
to say something?
No, you can let them say something. I feel like you might be a little bit of. Oh, right.
Am
Yeah,
I
you're
close?
too smart. Yeah, you're too. Anyways, kinda, not completely. Tell you the truth.
I'm assuming the general category of those two items.
Yes. Okay. Oh, so cute. I love those layered flowers. They're so cute. Okay, I'm so excited to add pictures.
3D.
Maybe we'll take pictures of you tomorrow and we can make this like a little lacy page. I haven't done a lacy page for a while.
Do you want me to dress in like red or something then?
I actually think I have pictures of you already.
Pictures with the
From Savannah, when we went to Savannah, Georgia. Uh-huh. And you're growing so fast. I was just looking around the other day and you look so young, and then just, what, 2 years later? My goodness.
My goodness.
My goodness.
I'm gonna be as tall as you in 2 years.
These, where did I find these, Vicky? I feel like they're Paper Studio, just from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, they're just from Hobby Lobby. This is where I found them. Super fun. I was just looking at this banner trying to figure out what color I'm gonna do this. Probably blue.
Blue?
Blue.
For what?
Blue for the flower, blue for this.
You're doing blue and blue?
No, not both. Can't do both blue, blue. That would be crazy.
That's insane. If you were gonna do blue, you'd do blue green or like blue red.
Right. Here. Alright, I'm gonna trace these out and then we're gonna move on to the next layout. I don't know, do you
Blue orange always reminds me of like Broncos though, so you can't do blue orange.
Blue orange. That's why I always had a hard time, but I've let it go. I've gotten over it. I used to have a hard time doing red and green together because it always reminded me of Christmas.
Holidays.
Yeah.
The same thing with red
But I've
light.
gotten over it. I'm like, stop it, Susan. Green and orange are not, or green and red are just not only for Christmas. I mean, there's only so many colors on a color wheel. So, you gotta kind of work with them. You kind of gotta work with them. I keep waiting for someone, I mean, everybody makes new colors, but I keep waiting for a new color to come into existence.
What?
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
Because we have colors on the color wheel that make up other colors, and people make shades of those colors. But they're not really making new colors. They're just making variations of those colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Either by saturating or bolding it or lightening it. That's all they're doing. But what if there's another color and we just haven't? We thought we knew the color wheel,
Well, you need to.
But we missed a color, and the color will.
You need to like have a different sun or something.
But the only thing about it is that I'm like, I don't know if we've missed a color in the color wheel because like it would be hard to print pictures, for example. Do you know how pictures print? Have you ever watched how printers?
Yeah, they go like back and forth.
Right, so they do yellow first,
Right.
and then they do red, and then they go back in at the blue, kind of thing. I don't know which one. Anyways, okay, sorry, tangent. All right, guys, what do you think? Should we move to our next one? I think we might be able to get 2 done tonight. I'm gonna go for 2 at least. I was gonna go for 3, but we're gonna go for 2.
I finished my lesson.
Good job. Good job. Lacey's got to give a lesson at church tomorrow. Her first one, so she was working on that. Feeling a little nervous, but I think she'll be fine.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
I know, I feel like I need another one over here now. So many details. Okay. I'm gonna let you do that while I clean up this and get another set of pictures going. I was actually thinking of doing either a birthday. Should we do the birthday one or should we do more of a carnival one? I have pictures of you from your birthday, so part of me was like, oh, I should do a birthday layout.
Which one? The one when it was raining?
Uh-huh. I haven't scrapbooked those yet. But I also have plenty of pictures from, so I could definitely do another carnival layout. I'm getting distracted though. I was going to cut this one out and that, and then I'll adhere it all down when I add my pictures. But for the most part, this layout's done. What do you guys think? Okay, I'm going to cut that one out. And I'm gonna have you cut one more little green because I like the 2 greens with it. It's cute.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Carnival? Okay. Do 3 layouts. Hubby is at home. He is at home. You're right. We'll see where the third. We'll see how distracted I get with the second one.
If you stay up, I stay up, and we can miss church altogether if you want.
No, that's not gonna work. Little turkey. There you go. That would not be good. You tell him you're gonna do a lesson and then you don't show up.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
Or it could be, you know. My teacher said you have to do 35 minutes, but if you want to do
So
less
carnival
than
then the
that's
birthday?
okay too.
Okay, let's do that. I agree. Okay. I'm gonna move this to the side. And again, we're gonna use the same sketch. We definitely have to.
Don't you usually give prizes away during your lives?
If they're party event things.
What?
So I think we pretty much landed on carnival and then birthday. If we. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
Then I'm gonna go with this as the main pattern. I do really love this kind of supporting pattern in here as well. I think that's cute. What else we got here? So we have, this ticket pattern, which is more carnival themed too. I'm gonna leave that sheet, the rest of that, to see if we can get a birthday one out of that. Okay. So, yellow, red. I like the red. Right away, I think I like the red. It just helps it with the white being so prominent on that main pattern. I think it adds a little bit more. Okay. So let's go. Oh, I need a charger for my computer.
Oh,
Yep.
where is it?
It says it's dead. It's
Dead? What?
It's dying. It's up in
Your room?
yeah, I think it's in my room. think so. All right. Let me pull out some designer templates. Maybe we'll use Cascade Trails on this one. So for me on the Carnival, I'm definitely probably going to use the designer templates that actually came out with this kit because they work really great for that. And so I'm going to put that accessory away. I'm going to put the flowers away, and I'm going to pull out the accessories. Do you see that? Yeah, can you put that in? Okay, and here's this. Did you guys finish your layout? Those of you that are working on one? Hopefully you had a chance to finish it. I thought I had those out. I feel like even though I try to stay so clean and organized, I'm like, where did it go? Here, can you put those back over there?
What are you looking for?
My fun fair designer templates.
Yeah, I like that.
They're like the Carnival type designer templates. You see them? I'm looking for that accessory set to kind of go with that theme.
Did you already pull it out?
I thought I pulled it out, but let me look again. Alright. Well, I'm going to use the Fun Fair designer templates once I figure out where I pulled them out at. And we're going to start with the sketch challenge. Again, I'm wondering if I should change up what placemat I used. Again, I love this placemat because it's from this current Kiwi Club kit, but we do have a couple different placemats if you really love the whole like easy kind of, you know, map page design. Here's a really fun one. This is actually a little scallopy edge on it, so that could be really helpful as well in this design. No, I'm good, thanks. Can you find my Fun Fair designer templates, please? Look around, pull up some stuff over there. I thought they were right over there.
Here? Fun Fair.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That is hilarious. I looked like 2 times and then she went over and looked. Sweet, okay, I found them. So I'm gonna use those, which are so fun. They'll help with the Carnival. So if you don't have these yet, I feel like there's still templates in the shop. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know we have some of the paper left, but there's a good chance that they'll be there. But the Fun Fair, it's called Fun Fair Designer Template Set. And this will be really fun for like more, you know, park or carnival or whatever you might have pictures for, fair kind of thing. So see how cute they are? Really fun. So we could put, again, following kind of the same feel here, we could put a template here, we could put one here, we could pull out some rings, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, I have pictures of a bumper car, so I kind of want to work that into this sketch. So I'm going to use the sketch,
So we're playing tag.
and I'm going to, I already have Abby wrote out, so let me see what I have in here. Yeah. Maybe I'll use 1A, 1B. Because I think it's so cute, these little, you can either do like a roller coaster or just little cute bumper cars. For me, they're going to be bumper cars, but they could be roller coaster too, depending on your thing. I do have pictures for this one, so
Oh, I see it.
maybe I should pull my pictures in, because I do have pictures for it. Just little bumper cars. Is that all of them? Or is there? I'm only gonna do the bumper car ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I love the cotton candy template too, Renee. It makes me want to go get a really cute picture of someone eating cotton candy. I don't have any from our last trip, for sure. So we're gonna change this up a little for sure, this sketch. I'm gonna keep some of the elements, I think. No. I'm gonna do top bottom. And with that, it will actually work better if I do my borders out of this pattern. I don't have to do my borders out of this pattern. I could do it with the other pieces, probably. Won't be a bad idea. And then, yeah. It's kind of a carnival tent though. So for me, probably want to do little bumper cars following my little thing here. And I might use the same placemat. Where did I put it? Thinking, what if it's kind of tucked with 2 photos coming down? But so the other way. Again, just kind of so that visual. And I love that about the placemats. Could be cute to do little bumper cars across the top of that too. Just kind of like, those are gonna be cute. Okay. And I'm almost thinking, instead of a tent, put these pictures. Maybe I just do this fun little wheel accent piece. This is really cute. If you guys have not checked out the PDF, I think I already shared the PDF. There is a really cute, I think Shiloh did it if I remember correctly. I'd have to look again. But she made this kind of in like a Ferris wheel. It was so cute. So again, with this paper kit specifically, or the Fun Fair Designer Templates, if you're looking for inspiration for that, I put the PDF right there in the shop, which every month we try to give ideas to inspire, and so that you have kind of those springboards to inspire you with inspiration for your own creations. And it's really cute. Lots of fun ways you can use that. So I have 5 pictures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had more, but I don't know if I have more of the bumper cars. So that will be just for the bumper cars. So probably just one more picture right here, and that would actually get me my 5. And decide if I want 4x6, 5x4. Let me see. Isn't that my picture? That'll probably work. And okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to add any of these other little fun pieces just for fun. I kind of like how the title's there. I think that's really cute. So maybe what I'll try to do is kind of build this little focal title point here. And I don't know if I'm gonna have, I might just have this bottom part, right? Not this poking out, although it's kind of cute poking out at the top. Could add a little depth to the motion, except for, I don't know. Yeah, so I probably just have that bottom piece. I'm just kind of using this for a visual. And then do some kind of cute title there. I think this kit actually had a title that I was going to use. So let me pull that out really fast. Bumper car parking. That's cute. That's cute too. I'm sorry, I'm gonna look at my pictures again. Eli was so stoked. It's his favorite ride. So I got a lot of pictures of him, kind of us standing in line. And then cute. This is where the fun stuff happens. I did want to add maybe a little piece there. I do like that one. It's kind of general but cute. Like I love the design of it. That's really cute. Could even, yeah. So I do like to pull in title cards when I get to this step as well. So just kind of pulling them in and seeing where they work in with the thought of the pictures and things like that too. I just realized my whole page is cut off and you guys can't see it. Okay. So we are definitely going to be making a lot of little bumper cars because that's what I need for mine. Because they're so cute. All right, let's start with that and see where it takes us. I'm going to figure out what to put in this little bumper car thing. So I'm going to leave it right there for a moment. I think that could be cute too. A little pop of color. And I agree. I think I'm going to try to use the cotton candy. So cute. All right, let me put those in the basket so I don't lose them for a moment. All right, so I can cut this out of the borders. I could do kind of this main look right here with it. I don't have to do this tag here, or I could. And I could put journaling there. I'm trying to decide if I am or not. Because that will give a lot of shape to that on this side. What one do I want to do my borders out of? Do I want to do the borders out of that? It's kind of fun. Kind of has like a roadway feel to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just kind of a playful feel to it overall. Does that make sense? Sorry, you guys tell me what you think. Or I could do it that way. No preference? I'm really torn on this one. I'm gonna stand up for a moment. Sometimes I have to get a different view. Move your body, change your mind, right? So that's kind of that view. Or that. I don't know. I think I kind of like that. I think we're gonna change it up this time. Last time we did the main and the borders, right? So, yeah, that's what I was saying. I love the diamonds too. I think so too. Okay, then let's start there. Let's do the diamonds. And I think that the bumper cars along the diamond will make it feel maybe less roller coastery, but you know, it kind of doesn't have the, you know, the look of the flag when you're like, ready, set, go. It doesn't have stripe pattern, but it kind of has a fun little movement to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take our baby trimmer and cut that up. It is a really fun diamond pattern. It's got a lot of character. And I think I mentioned this at the beginning, but, or maybe I didn't, I don't know, but it's easy to kind of feel like we need, you know, bumper cars paper, or even a common one I actually hear all the time is like Disneyland paper, right? Most of the time it's more about the vibe of the paper or the colors in the paper, and then once you start adding those pictures into it, that really tells a lot of the story. And so as long as you have a few different type of embellishments, or in this case accessory sets, right, you don't have to have too many, because you kind of can frame them with the aesthetics of your paper. But it's more about the mood of the paper than it is about the necessarily all the time what's on the paper, right? Like, so for example, if it's not exactly Disneyland paper, as long as the mood of the paper, then you can easily create a beautiful layout for Disney pictures or memories, right? So, I always like to do that where I can find those. Even though we are actually at Disneyland in these pictures, like I said, it's bumper cars are Eli's go-to. And he loves it when we do it as a whole family. It was really cute. When we got off, he was like, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I was so happy that we all were willing to go on that ride and do it together. Actually, I really think this could be cute. I'm going to cut out this one amazing to see where maybe it'll fit in this layout or not. If I don't use it on this layout, I'll use it on the next one. Because it could be cute for, now that I think about it, this design could be really cute for an alternate way for like a birthday layout. You know, it could be a fun way, one amazing day, kind of like happy birthday, you know, it's a good day. That could be really cute. Or it could be, yep, I think so. It could be a fun twist on a birthday layout. Okay, never mind. All right. Okay, then I think I'm gonna pull this in, probably just on this side of my layout. I won't be able to get both out of them. And the reason why is because the patterns only are going one direction. You know what? Maybe I flip this. See, now we're just winging it. We're gonna go with it. Because then I could put 1, 2, 3 pictures across. Okay, let's put this one out first. And then I'm gonna pull my pictures in on this one to help us out. Because I do have those already in hand to reach. I actually really love this little tag here. So you can just trace the tag out as like a stencil or layer it on top. And there's this little corner punch. Well, it's not a punch, but a corner stencil there too. I might actually use that on these pictures because they would be really cute. So let me detach this. So cute, such a cute pattern. Clara actually designed this one, it's so cute. Okay, you guys gotta let me know when you finish your layouts for those of you that are working on one, or if you started another one, let me know. Or if you have any questions for me that are not hints, Tammy. Not hints, Tammy. Oh. Okay. So again, this paper that I'm working on is the Happiest Place. There is paper only versions, so not with the templates, but with just these papers that we've been using so far. And it will create 2 to 3 layouts or more if you want to pull in a lot of background papers. But you can create quite a bit with it. And just for you guys that happen to be catching this, we're doing a flash sale on it. Use Happy Place 15, I believe is what it was, the coupon at checkout to save 15% off this specific one. This one specifically. So, okay, I feel like that is blending right there. So when that happens, I like my layers to pop just a little bit more. And so what I'm gonna do there, let me find what color I want. Maybe this yellow. I'm going to throw a trimming in between those. Just kind of an extra layer trim. I was thinking of doing it with the blue pattern, remember? Might do it with that other layout we just did too, but I'll go back and add that. Maybe the blue actually pops a little bit better there. Okay. So I'm just going to take the bottom of the design here and I'm just going to trim out a thin piece here and then tuck it underneath. I need to do it this way. Make sure, yeah. I need to do it that way. Okay. This has like a cute little plaid design, like a little diamond design on it as well. It's really cute. I don't think you can kind of see that, but it's a very cute plaid design on that. Okay, so let me detach this really quickly. And then I can show you guys how that's going to really help. Sometimes when you start to layer some patterns together, this is a great little solution, is just to add another blender pattern like we were talking about earlier, or you know, cardstock, but this is where these nice blenders come in because it gives it a little texture, but it kind of softens and blends patterns together. So between a main pattern and a supporting pattern, for example, it will help blend those and ground the overall design. So it keeps it grounded and cohesive in general. So that's always helpful to kind of throw these in the mix. So let's go ahead and pull that up. And voila. And it just kind of makes them now stand out kind of on their own. On those. I just inked that really fast. All right. Yep, that really helped. Let me pull out the pictures really fast and we'll see if we can add a few of those. So these ones are just 3.5 by 3.5 size. So that one actually gave us, and it's pretty straight on. The other ones on the other photo mats are very different. They're not like, actually I'm trying to remember what size these are. They're not 2.5 by 2.5, but they're like 2 3/4 by 2 0.4 or something. It's very specific to what these designs are. So that's why those are cut out. And then on this placemat, these other pieces are cut out, but the photo mats are just printed on there to give you that guideline component to them. Now, as far as trimming that down, I do need to kind of see what that might look like. So in this case, I am going to pull out my photo set. Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. Whoop, that was my paper trimmer. All right. Trying to see where my 4.5 by 4.5 is, or 3.5 by 3.5. There we go. Okay. So this will help me kind of see what those. I'm gonna trim those down to. I'm a little torn on those ones because it has like most of the bumper car in that one, and so does he, and it's really Eli's favorite. So I might just actually change up the layout completely at that point to those, and then just do David and while we were standing in line, Maddie. And I have this other picture of Lacey. It looks like I didn't get anybody else pictures because we were about to race. Have you guys ever that way where you're about to get into a line and you're like, hurry, smile, 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 but you're trying to do it so quick that the workers aren't, you know, ma'am, the ride's about to start. Yeah, we've become pretty, I'm a really fast photo taker. I'm like, smile, and then I like jump in the car next to him. All right, so Tammy finished a camping layout working on a grad page for my niece from 2013 now. Wow, Tammy, way to go. You're in a roll. Stacy, I just finished a 2-page layout with 13 pictures. You definitely went up and above the 8, Stacy. Not too much room for all of the extras. That made it pretty, make it pretty. That's okay. I feel like still you can have a little bit, but you don't need much a lot of times if the kind of mood of it is what you're looking for. But way to take the challenge, Stacy. Way to go. I look forward to seeing these, you guys. You're gonna have to make sure to share for sure. And then this one, I think we'll trim down to 3.5 by 3.5 as well. I'm excited because I'll be able to finish up these 2 layouts for sure. I don't have my pictures printed of Lacey's birthday, but we'll see if we can get to that one. I just plugged in my phone, so I'm thinking, and then on this one, it's right there. Okay. I have this other one where she's standing in line, but I don't think it's like detrimental, I guess you could say, to the story. Like, I really feel like this kind of gives a story. I wish I had a picture of all of us together on the bumper cars, but that's okay. I have lots of pictures elsewhere of all of us, but really, it's about this little guy right here. So, I think I might do that. We could. Let me think here. No. Sorry. I think we'll do, I'll just frame it in. I'll do some blue strips. And we are going to frame it in with, I was trying to think if I wanted to mat those, but I don't think they need matting. The only thing is when I print from my, my Canon printer, I don't know if you guys, yeah, they're not like true 6x6s, right? So they don't go to the, they're not the full width. So either I have to let the sides go or I need to, but I think if I frame that in, maybe even do a strip down the middle. Or I could pull it in. Then I have extra on the sides. You see that? That's the only problem with these pictures. They are not 100% 4x6s. It drives me crazy every once in a while. So, yeah. I'm gonna let that one sit for a moment. See? I'm gonna let my brain work on it while I go go work on the flow state somewhere else. It will come back to it. But seriously, you guys, we gotta hack that as much as we can. Anytime you can hack, find a hack, hijack it, however you must. So, these are really cute. These could be cute out of a tiny tag, maybe. Let me see if that works inside of this. On those, let's see, where are my tiny tags? Where are they? All right. I just reorganized all my stuff, and now I feel like I can't find it because I think I'm used to the unorganized way of finding it. Then now that I feel like it's organized, I'm like, I don't know where anything is. Oh, how common is that? But it is the truth. Always feels that way. Okay. I really don't know where they went. By golly. Oh, there they are, right in front of my eyes. All right. Problem solved. Maybe like right there. Pretty cute. Let's make some bumper cars. No, I'm gonna let that simmer for a moment too. Just let it simmer. And let's make a few little bumper cars. I was thinking about how, oh gosh, I might have to pull it down, the PDF, because Debbie's cute little bumper cars that she made were so cute in that PDF. I'm trying to remember it. It's so cute. Yeah, they're just so like so fun. So I'm gonna make a few. Let's do a yellow one, a blue one. Actually, here, let's do a green one. I'm just gonna take it, trace this little guy out. This one's a little bit more detailed. Well, not detailed, but it's delicate, I guess you could say, because it's small. So you're just gonna have to slow your cuts down a little bit more. And I'm gonna make like 3 of them. I feel like Debbie, I mean, I'd have to pull it down and I don't have it in front of me. I feel like she put glitter or something on hers too. It was really cute. So you'll have to pull down the PDF. If you haven't used this kit yet and you have it, make sure you download that PDF and save it to your online account so you have access to it, since this was from last year's. But also, if you, like me, are using another kit because this paper's so much fun. It's fun to create again with it. Super cute. And then we could put little wheels down under it. If we wanted to add a little detail, I'm trying to think what I would want to do here. Maybe a rim, like a bumper. So anytime I do that, I just trace out the little section, so only the bumper part I'm gonna trace out. There. And then just connect those. Like I'm just trimming out like a little strip, basically, and then trimming it up. I'll have to get out my liquid adhesive here to trim these or place these all together, but this is what it will look like. So you could do them as detailed as you want. Wouldn't that be cute? So cute. Or I could even get out, like, I wonder if I should get out black cardstock. Sorry, my chair's being really loud. No, we'll do like black wheels, which we could easily do, maybe with like enamel dots. Let me see if I have black enamel dots. I feel like I used all my enamel dots recently, so my black ones anyhow. I have glittery ones. I don't think that's gonna work. No glittery ones. I have little budgy small ones. I have white ones. Gosh, I really feel like black ones would be perfect. I guess I need to get more black enamel dots. Now granted, that's a great thing that I've used up them all. That's always a good feeling. Okay. Nope, no in there. Alright, well. I feel like it needs black. So either I could do these, but they'd have to go on the top, which is kind of cute, or they look like little race cars, which I think actually works in this case. That could be really cute. I was thinking they could go up underneath and I could just punch, I guess, a little black cardstock out, right? You know? But I love kind of the texture of the enamel dots. All right. Yes, Stacy, sorry, I just saw your comment about another layout of the same day. Yeah, that's when I think I've shared that before, where I just do like if I don't want to fit them all on my 2-page layout, I get a little 6x12, so like a thin one. I use those all the time because of that very purpose that you were saying, where I want my layouts and I'm like, oh, but I still have like 4 pictures printed out and I want to fit them on. Then I'll just do these little page protectors that are 6x12s. You can pick them up at Walmart, so they're not the full thing, and I almost use them as little inserts between the 2 pages. And so I fill in the rest, and then if I don't have enough pictures to fill in all of them, I usually just take little cards and put them in, or just fill them with pattern paper and fill them in. So anyways, yes, because I totally feel ya on that, not wanting to do it. So that's kind of what I've settled on, is just using those little half-page protectors. I use them all the time. All the time. I'll do like a 2-pager and then I'll put the rest of my pictures in one of those. All the time. Actually, I just finished 2 of mine the other day because I did the layouts, and then I'll put my extra pictures in this little bucket, and then I'll go through and I'll put them into the page protectors, and then like I said, when I go put them in my album, I put the layout here and the layout here, and I just put the little, it like bookends them. Okay, these are gonna have to dry. Let me let that dry for a moment. I have these really big, but they're almost like shimmery. I don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna work. You could double them and put the wheels on the bottom layer. What do you mean, Vicky? You could double the cars? Stacy, have I shown you those page protectors before? I think they're actually right here. Yeah. these. So see how they don't go the full width, and I like that because when I'm in my album looking at it, it's almost just this insert of that event. And that way I can stick the rest of the pictures that I didn't quite make it on the layout into those, but then not have so many pictures on the layout itself. Kind of both worlds there. All right. Okay, let me make another bumper car while that one's drying. I think we need a blue bumper or a blue car. We'll do a blue car, green car, and a yellow car. So let me just trace that out. We're just going to cut that out as well. And looks like they just turned on the TV downstairs. Sorry if it gets loud, hopefully not too loud. They know I'm live, so they should probably not turn it loud. I'm sure they won't. Okay. And the yellow one, probably. I think yellow will show on the red the best. Okay. Had the strip left. Where did that go? Oh yeah, I'm trying to think what is. Nah, I don't want a strip. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Where'd my little bumper car go? There it is. And I was just looking at his car thinking, oh, maybe I should have created one just like his. I have to do a white one with the, like a red stripe on it. That'd be cute though. Sometimes you can get your inspiration from the pictures. I'm not sure it's needed, but it would be cute. Okay, so yes, then you could pop the layers and then add dots where you covered halfway. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because you could pop up the two and then it would be I could just put the wheels on the paper and just use pop-up, right? Instead of cutting out two. If I want the wheels to kind of flush behind it, but not feel bulky behind it. Let me try that really fast and see what that looks like. Either way, I think a little pop-up is always great. Pop-up is awesome. Could be really cute. Tiny piece of paper underneath, but the double car will look more whole. That's true. Okay, that's so cute. So cute. Okay, I need some bumpers on them. Let's do green bumper. No, I need a pop of dark on there, I think. Here, let me pull that dark blue in. Probably there, or that's the same blue. Okay. It's just a little piece. These little details, if you start adding up on those, they can be really fun, but they do take a moment. But you could see how just by one little added detail at the bottom just really, you know, ups the game a little bit. So, you know, sometimes it's worth just, in the long scheme of things, 5 more minutes to just kind of add that little extra piece. Here, I think I'll do that on this one. Pops better there. Then I'll do yellow on that one. So it really just adds a little bit more to those. And this just gives me sizing here, so that's what's nice about it. And then I'm gonna put that in my tray, because those little ones, you want to be more intentional about putting them in the tray so they don't get lost. Because they can easily get misplaced between the papers. I think somebody mentioned the other day they lost one of their designer templates. I'm like, oh. I too have lost templates before, most likely threw them in the trash at one point or another. I've also done that with my stamps though too, unfortunately, at one point, but not anymore. I've tried to, well, not recently anyhow. I tried to really condition myself. It takes some practice to kind of try to put the templates in the tray as I go along. Sometimes I revert back to old habits though. But for the most part I try. Okay, I'm just gluing these down really fast. You can't see it because I'm keeping the glue over here away from my other page. Okay, so let's let that one dry. I'll do the other one. And we'll see what these little bumper cars look like come together here. And overall, this page should come together. We didn't do too many embellishments. Really, a lot of these, I'm just gonna just do the bumper cars at the top. I think I'm gonna do the little cute title here. And let those dry. I'm gonna let those dry before we try out the wheels so that it doesn't, whoops. So let's let you dry for a moment. And we'll come back. And then I was just gonna do something over here. I think I need to mat these pictures because they are a little floaty. I'm feeling like they need to be structured down a little bit. Maybe I pull the blue back over. And then I'm almost wondering if this would be really cute. Maybe a bracket down there at the bottom. Okay. I love this little brings out the child in everyone. I love that saying, it's so cute. But I do want to kind of cut out this adorable little spin wheel thing. It could be a Ferris wheel, it could be a pinwheel, it could be just an accent piece, it could be, you could even make it look like a little flower cluster by layering another flower on top. It's so cute that way. Just kind of like a star effect as well, which is super cute. And lots of options, lots and lots and lots of different options that it could be for sure. All right, so I think I'm gonna cut mine out of, I'm trying to think what color. Yellow, probably. Probably yellow would be super cute. Okay. I think yellow will pop. Pop, pop. All right. Okay, you guys getting tired yet? My goodness. You guys are troopers. It's been a while. It's going. It's a long one tonight. But look at this. We almost have our second page done. I almost have my second page done. Hopefully you guys are working on your second page. Okay. And then as far as these little stencils, you could do that. You could trace those on. You don't have to trace them on. I'm trying to think with the pattern. I don't know if I do or don't in this case. I think I kind of think it's cute, just a little burst, like just a little burst, and not make it look like maybe with a little, I don't know, element. It's just very bursty and elemental. So it should just add a little bit of character, but nothing too, little character, movement, and color on those. So on this one, I'm just kind of, again, following it along, doing quick shortcuts on the back of my scissors, and just kind of following each one of those curves out, and then back again, and then out again. But you kind of just keep those cuts going, right? And just gliding it, the scissors through with your left hand. Okay, one more. And there we go. Add a little bit of ink. So I think for my right side, I think, Vicki, I'm gonna try what you said, maybe popping them up. I'm trying to decide if I want to do 2 layers or just, but I think a little pop up for sure. And then if the wheels go behind it, like you said, it could poke behind it. The only thing is, yeah, these are very bulky. So I'm wondering if they should go on top or, I guess if I add pop up though, I can always take it off. It's not, pop up comes off easily. And then I can kind of see if it looks cute. Should be dry here in a moment. Okay, let me link this last one. I think I have a cute little red brad that could be really cute in the center here. I'll have to find it. Like, I feel like I can see it in my mind, but I'd have to go look through my brads. But something in the center there would be cute. Actually, here, I have a button right here. Just to kind of see what it looks like with something in the center. Oh yeah, see how cute that is? It just looks like a little fun element. How cute is that? I might add the trace lines just for added depth and interest. I was just trying to think, if I use black, here, I'm gonna test it on this, if it will just stand out too much. You know, I could add some doodling around this because whenever I doodle on something, I like it to be in multiple places. So that's probably what I'll do, is because I don't want it to just stand out so much on its own, but it doesn't feel like, it just feels out like it's, you know what I mean? It captures the eye too much. So if I can balance it somehow, then it just feels more cohesive with the page. And that's the one thing sometimes with black pens is they really, really can stand out. But they're fun at the same time. It's a fun little added touch with the stencils. So you can do it either way. You can add them or you cannot add them. That's the variation for variety there. And then let's do some pop-up on our little wheel cars here. You'll have to let me know, Vicki, what you think. So let's see. Can you see that? So this is what it would look like. Oh, I just don't know if they're big enough. I wish I had more of this size, because this would actually be the perfect size to kind of put them behind. I have 5 of the big ones. That's not going to work. I guess I could do 2 on this side, and then the other ones big ones. What do you think? Should it go behind? Can you see that? Should it go behind the car, like kind of poking in? I feel like that's what bumper cars look like. Or just stick them, oh, these feel so small now. Yeah, I think so. It's just right there in my own, I answered my own question. It looks so small. Didn't quite do the trick, right? Am I right? I'll give you a moment to kind of get the comments matched up. Just comparing them side by side, I was like, it needs to be a little bit bigger. I could just wait and then go get enamel dots easy enough from like Hobby Lobby or something, but you love it? Okay. Yeah, they look like tires instead of gliders, I agree. Okay. Well then I'm just gonna do 2 biggers and then 2 mediums, because that's what I have. And then I can just check it down my list. So I want to put these down so we can see what they look like. So I'm gonna actually adhere my border into place. And I thought about adding again a little bit of doodle over here. So I think what I'm going to do where's my other border? There it is. I'm just going to add a black line to kind of balance that a little bit. And just for an accent piece, just because. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll just add some doodling on that to kind of bring in a little bit of the doodling effect. So now the question is, do I put some bop on these? They're so cute. This is always the fun part. It takes a moment to kind of get there, but I love seeing them kind of, you know, come to life. I think this one needs to go down. That one needs to go up like that. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide if I follow the glide line or just place it. I think they need to go up because the wheels, that's right. Okay, so how it goes. Cute. You could use acrylic drops, you're right. I actually don't know if I have black and acrylic drops, believe it or not. It's such a nice one to have. Maybe I do. I don't know. Nah, this works. This works. It's cute. I'm going to put the medium ones in the middle. The middle part won't stand out as much. And then take off the pop-up and put that back. And then we'll do a last little car here. Kind of coming up the hill in the lead. Cute. Okay, there we go. Love pop-up. Love it. Yeah, it did kind of give it a path or a thing to run on. It's cute. All right. Now let's add our little subtitle thing here. And I'm going to add that to the tag. It's on the back of blue. Like so. Clip that in with the straight edges. Add a little ink. I could even fold this up because it is double-sided, so I could do kind of like a folded edge. Fun. Maybe even a little ribbon there or something to make it stand out more. That could be cute too. Little yellow ribbon. Do I have yellow ribbon? I'm sure I do. Yellow ribbon. I have to have yellow ribbon. There we go. Little ribbon there. I've had this forever. It's like close to my heart ribbon. I've had it. So it's good to kind of use some of those little accent pieces up. We don't need lots of little touches, but it's nice to add some here and there. Okay. Yep. Just a little texture. All right, guys, how we doing? How we doing? Isn't it cute, Renee? So cute. It just makes the page, and that's kind of little accent embellishments. Sometimes you don't need the big accessories. Sometimes you just need a little focus point on them. Just inking my strips really fast, just giving it a quick swipe. Kind of take away some of those white edges from the paper trimmer. I'm actually thinking a little pop-up on these could be cute too. And I'm thinking like a green down the middle. So I'm gonna just cut that. Okay. It'll pop up on the strips. I think we'll add a little bit of substance to this side as well. And I kind of, because I pop these, like I feel like I can bring it down a little bit. And this side will be done, and we just have to add a little bit to the other side. I told you guys, I go through pop-ups. I mean, I do actually a lot of what I usually go through the most is pop-ups in my adhesives because I use them often. But I do love them. Take a little enamel dot here stuck on that. Stick these sides or they don't. Now, all right. I like it this way. Okay, so I'm not sticking it all the way up because I'm going to put that strip down there. And since they're not exactly 6x4 pictures, I'm gonna stick this green in between so that it kind of finishes it off. Okay. I actually think adhering my page down is when I'm like, oh, I just want to see it done. I like get really excited, and it's harder for me to want to adhere my pages down than it is for me to want to ink or cut them, you know, because when I used to live next to my sister, we would go through this like I would scrapbook, like I'd design it, and then she was trying to finish one of her baby albums, so I was helping her out for her son and her son's baby album. And so I would like, you know, design the pictures and pages and get them all cut out, and then I'd slide it to her and she would adhere it all down, and then by the time I got done with the next one, I'd slide that one over to her and she'd adhere it all down. So I was like, I don't want to adhere them. That's like my least favorite part. It really is probably my least favorite part, is to adhere it all down. Because I'm like, oh no, I have to take it all apart and then put it back down. That's cute. Okay. This is fun though. It's turning out cute. I love it. Thanks for your guys' help. A little bit more pop-up on my tag. I'm gonna say if I want it to kind of go down or in the middle. I think I like it kind of not floating on its own. There we go. Cute. I do have this other one that I was thinking about adding down here at the bottom. Let me come over here. Let's finish this and then I'll decide on that. I think it could, I don't know, I mean, it's also very clean too. If anything, I could add another strip just for detail down here. That's always fun. All right, let's go to the other side. I need to mat my pictures because they are a little floaty. So I'm gonna cut 2 4x4s out because those are 3.5 by 3.5 pictures. And I'm gonna use the blue to do that with. Okay. Let me ink those, and then I think everything else is done on this side to kind of place down. Yeah. Okay. Bumper cars, guys. They're so much fun. Next time you go to a park, take all of whoever you have and go play on the bumper cars. They're so much fun. So much fun. I don't know if I'm going to do the button there or if I'm going to do a brad. I mean, the button looks fine too, I guess. So, I'm going to kind of align that with that top of that strip. Sorry, it's like the one time, like when I'm trying to line things, I get so concentrated. There we go. Okay. And then let's add a little adhesive to the back of this to adhere our bottom down first. And then okay, put our pictures back. We tuck my little added title here. And that's what fun. You can use one on a page, you can use as many as you want. And even use the one on the other one, but this one I'll probably end up using 3. So I think we might also do a little green corner. I'm gonna take that out of the placemat here. Placemats were fun. They really helped make these pages. I love them. That was my adhesive again. I keep dropping that. All right. And definitely gonna use a little pop-up on these little photo corners because that's so cute when they pop up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we need another one. Need another one for the little corner over there. But it kind of pulls in the green from the left. Kind of this little green, and it pulls in a little bit over here. Because we already have the yellow over here, and we have some blue. So I just needed a little bit of that green. So adding these will kind of go with that. And again, that's placemat number 1. So that was a really fun one to use. I've used that one on a lot of different layouts. Actually, a lot of them were more girly, like very pinks and stuff, but this is kind of a fun neutral, you know, every moment, kind of like a neutral page, right? Just full of family memories. Okay, and then I'm gonna add that back and make sure it's like in between those words there. I just had a thought, maybe I should put it up there because a lot of that picture, she's just right there in the driver's seat because of course we all had to have our own car. It's kind of cute. Kind of think maybe then I would add, I don't know, something here, but I like how that pattern is just kind of clinging down there too. You know what I could do is I could tie a ribbon. I could tie a ribbon around that. Okay, now I gotta stand up. Stretch my back. Stretch my body for a moment. Getting down to the wire here. I think I should have added something, so I'm gonna lift it. Carefully, there we go. And we'll use the same ribbon that we used on the other side. Let me just unwind it. And we'll tie that up. And now it's gonna let me, there we go. Okay, and now we'll push it back down. And voila. Okay. Also, I mean, I need to still adhere that, but I'm gonna add a little trace line there. What happened to my pen? Did I put it back? Oh, there it is. Okay. I need to flip this for me to do this. Okay, so let me hold that down. And we'll just follow that line. Like so. Little pop-up. And I decide first if I'm going to do, I guess I can go look for the brad. See if I have the brad that I think I have. If not, I'll go with a button. Do that one. A little burst. And just trying to decide if I like the orange on the red. What do you guys think? I'd tuck it underneath, and I could put it in a bracket if I wanted to. And I think we vaulted the brackets, but I have them still. Let me think here. Actually, what do you guys think? Should I add it? Should I not add it? Looking. It's really cute. It came together. I love it. I love how clean yet very fun it is. It really good interpretation of that day. It was fun and kind of captures it well. I love that. So let's see. Right, I could do a little bracket kind of coming out, or yeah, it needs to be turned down. Vicky, you like the button? Okay. I could finish off the button. Sometimes I put ribbon in between my buttons and sometimes I don't. Do you guys always finish your buttons off, or do you sometimes don't put ribbon, thread, whatever between the things? Sometimes I do. Honestly, I'm like half and half. I really am. I'm like, sometimes I add thread between the button and sometimes I don't. And I do it purposely. Like, I purposely don't. I do it. I was trying to think if I had Harvest, but I don't know where, or not Harvest, Hallmark, which is like a different shape of a bracket, but I was thinking maybe that would work. But, let me see. So I could trim it out of that and slide that up underneath. And that's what it would look like. It's kind of cute. Well, I guess I could trim it and then decide. I'm trying to think which bracket though. Do I want that bracket? Or do I want, so number 1 or number 2? number 1 or number 2? What do you guys think? 1 or 2? Stick with number 2. Are you going to back it on the right side as well? No, I don't know where I'd put it on the right side. But I was thinking if I wanted to kind of close off, I was looking at the top and bottom. What are we saying, all 2? I was thinking I could add another strip behind here just to pull that cute diamond paper that we all liked. It kind of fills in that other spots. I don't know. I don't like it. I like a lot of white space, meaning like empty spaces on mine. Kind of like it here though. I guess I'll see what the bracket. What did you guys say? That's I think she means the card on the right. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. Literally, that's what it was like. 1 2. Okay, let's go with 2. 2 2 2. All right, I'm gonna put that right down there so I can see through this. Trace around that. We'll trim that out. Hey Pam, how are you? I wonder, oh yeah, where are you guys all located? Those that are still with me. East Coast, Mountain Standard Time, Pacific Time. Not in this country time. If that's the case, it's really early for you guys, most likely. What are we coming on? 11:30 Eastern Time right now? Pretty good. 2 layouts? You guys up for a third? I'm trying to decide if I am. Before I said that, I was like, am I up for another third? I know I could get another one out, and I definitely want to do a birthday layout. It's actually my, nope, I gotta, hold on. I gotta sit back down so I can get in here to kind of maneuver this. There we go. Okay. What do you guys think before I tear it down? Feels like it still might need something. Maybe I do add this strip down here at the bottom. Just kind of behind it. And decide. Michigan time. Yeah, the strip just kind of pulls it down like it, you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking too. I'm still not sure about this side though. Maybe it's because the diamonds are actually, maybe I'll cut another one. I think it might be because the diamonds are centered on that strip. Maybe that's why, if they weren't, like this one, how it kind of has both colors there. Actually, let's trying to decide if it goes all the way to the top. Okay, we'll start with one side first. I know I like this side. What do you guys think on the right side? And then I will stick the little guy button. Let me add a little bit of ink, add some adhesive. So lots of central time. There we go. Okay. Tip it back up underneath. Where I want it. There we go. And then press everything back down. Okay, try the different center one under the title card. Try the centered one under the title card. Over here or here. What did you mean, Jenny? It does this one makes it pop over here. Okay, so let me try cutting one more and let's see if that is the trick, that it's just the pattern itself that's throwing me off. Okay, so this one has both of the colors in it. Oh, that's better, right? Now the question is, do I put it in the center of the spacing or do I put it as a top header? Lower, perfect. Top or middle? So top, middle. Okay, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna ink it. I definitely think, isn't that interesting how just making sure that it had more of that blue, it really helped not feel so out of place. Down lower, center, middle, middle, top, middle. So it looks like lots of middles. Center, center, middle, lower down, center, top. Okay, use the middle one. I'm cool with that. I was torn. I was like, either way. I'm going with it. Okay. That's straight. As straight as I can. Then we go down more. Oops. Let me stand up. Okay, I want this to kind of tuck down here. So maybe just a little bit more. That's why I like this adhesive. For the most part, I can maneuver it again. We'll just go down just a little bit more. Kind of like 3/4 look. Okay, I'm gonna go look really fast in my stash. There we go. Did I miss anything? Page 2 done. Good stuff. That's it. I know. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Then we can see the final result. Otherwise, I'll do the button. I gotta look at my stash. found it in my stash. Oh, I have these like little orange ones. Look how cute that is. Number 1. Not quite sure it makes sense, but, or it's like a, it's not like really red, it's like orange red. So that's like a brad I have. That's what I was thinking of, but it wasn't quite as I remember, or a button. So that's a button. That's a brad. I guess I could poke it down because we're gonna cover it either way. Oh, it's kind of cute. Or the button with some ribbon in it. Could bring ribbon back in because we've used it in a couple places. I'm putting you guys to the test here. That's almost the same color as the page. I know, it really is. The light's a little, but it is almost like, it's got like, it's like almost the color of the background, but then this red's almost the red in the button, although the button's a little bit darker. The brad? You're not loving the brad? Okay, I'll go with the brad. Go with the brad. I use buttons more than I use brads, so it's probably good I'll use some of these brads I've had for a while. I usually just go for buttons because they're always in my little jars in hand reach. So I always kind of go for those. Okay, there we go, you guys. And then our page number 1, which we didn't adhere down because I have to add the pictures still. And just a little reminder of what that one looked like. Remember how cute? That was a really fun one too. I'll finish it up and post a picture once I get my pictures added. And then, as far as the birthday one goes, I think I'm gonna have to finish that tomorrow because, you know, I said all-nighter, but I just realized my kids are totally taking advantage of this and they won't put themselves to bed, so I better go put them to bed or they're not gonna get up in the morning for church. So, oh, you guys, I had so much fun. It's been way too long. I'll have to do this again really soon because I really enjoy it. I appreciate you guys spending time with me, and I can't wait to see what you guys created. And of course, if you haven't yet, make sure to check out the sketch challenge and try it out for yourself. And make sure to enter by the end of the month. We have a challenge, sketch challenge every month. So it's an opportunity for you to, one, just set aside some time to play to create, but also to have a chance to enter into get a drawing for a $25 gift certificate. So it's a win-win, right? You get to accomplish something, and it's always a good feeling to accomplish a creation from start to finish. But win a prize in the mix of that too is always fun too. So make sure to check out those challenges by going over to our blog at kiwilane.com. And if you just love this paper, and even though you've already created with it once before like I did, and then creating again with it, whole new layouts, completely different vibes, it's amazing. Make sure to take advantage and use Happy Place 15 as the coupon, and you can purchase that today or tomorrow. It's only good for this weekend, so a flash sale on that item specifically. And or you can check out the other paper kits that we have in the shop. They don't include the templates, but they do include the paper. So stock up on those while you get them, because that's all that these lovely papers, once they're gone, we don't usually do another print, of course, of papers. So make sure to check them out. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you in the community, and make sure to tag me in what you create, because I would love to celebrate with you guys. All right, take care. Bye, guys. Oh, sorry, Sonia Huff. Oh, yep. This text still doesn't have my photo icon available, so I can upload. email support again on that, Sonia. Or tag in the community or the Play to Create group. The Scrapbooking Makes Simple one, we'll get that changed. Yeah. And I'll tell Sonia when she goes to pick entries, that's the situation. So she's kind of checking both and both. Anyways, email support, because it's only not showing for a few. And actually, they brought that up. Last thing, Sonia. If you honestly can email support@kiwilink.com, because they were trying to really narrow down who's it happening to, because it's not happening to everybody. So they need to know what browser you're using, what device you're using, or if it's an iPad, an iPhone, Android, your desktop, whatever. So any information you like, you can give that to them. That'd be awesome. All right. Take care, guys. Bye now.